Welcome to the Roadblock. So today is 1 hour of back-to-back content.
As we do it on Thursdays, we have our news tops, big talk, dish out, and top 5.
So guys, join us in our discussions today, Charlie, on social media. Just follow us on Instagram and also on Twitter at Muse Africa New, and on Facebook it's just Muse Africa.
Also send the messages to the number 027-111-1170.
Yeah, so my name and we always will be NYB,
and I'm Mary Tosca.
This is the Roadblock. Yes, we are still watching the Roadblock and we've entered the dish out segment. And our first story, blogger Wendy Shay has a new wonderful initiative out. Go there with Wendy Shay. So I'm sure you guys have already noticed him among us. So that's what we are coming to discuss. The tools and fro's, what's going on, how's finances and all them things. Bolu, welcome to the Roadblock.
Thank you. I'm humbled to be on this platform.
Oh yeah.
Welcome.
All right, so let's begin. So go there with Wendy Shay.
Yes.
How did it all begin for you?
Yes. So let me greet the viewers. And so when I was growing up, my mom is a nurse actually, and my dad used to work with the Salvation Army Rehabilitation Center, where they look into children who are physically challenged and cerebral palsy. So I grew up watching all these cases. Anytime I visit my dad at the workplace after school, I play with them. So it was something normal to me at that time, because I felt that they were also part of human. And when people would visit them and they wouldn't even want to touch them or want to play with them. But for me, I was always around them. So I always tell my mom and my dad that so my dad moved from that side, but my mom is still there. And so after university, I told myself, what work am I going to do to get that finance or that, that resources to help these people? Always had that then ringing. Fast forward, I became a blogger, and by God's grace, I had that influence on social media and that numbers. And so I said, okay, so apart from me writing about entertainment or entertainers or writing stories, blogging here and there, what can I do to also impact society and humanity? And so I had to reverse my thoughts, and I came to a realization that when I was kid, I told myself that I'll help these cases. So I was okay, why don't I come together? I think this is the right time to start a project like that, because I've had people with my DMs, those who are in the diaspora, sending me, we want to help, but we don't know the direct ways to help people, especially with the physical challenge. I've seen people always want to go to the children's home to do donation and all that, which is fantastic, but I always believe that I think people are also not paying attention to the physically challenged case. How do we hear people going to donate to physically challenged or donate wheelchairs and all that? So I said, okay, so I use my platform to come up with this initiative so that I can help the less privileged, as the promise that I gave myself when I was a young boy growing up. So basically, that's the whole preamble about how it came about and why I started this whole project.
Okay, so how has the reception been since you began?
That's been fantastic. I think I've visited. Basically, I moved to the villages, go to where on a normal day I don't think people will go there. So I posted on my timeline that if you know anybody who's physically challenged in your community or in your village, just hit me up. So I had a lot of videos, a lot of pictures. So the first one, I went to a woman who she was born with no hands. Yes, you understand. Okay. So I went to interview the family. Just in the central region, some village be around. Around where I came in my car. My car collapsed. I had a lot of issues with my car. And so also fast forward, I also went to visit Blessing, a 7-year-old girl. And just last 2 days, so I visited a woman. Also, the 9. Yesterday, when she came to this world, she had 2 legs. At a point when she was 21, she dreamt that she had hit something with the leg and physically came to life.
Wow.
So they had to, go to cut both Like, so she's amputated as we speak. So she needed wheelchair. So I had to. So as we speak, I have about 5 or 6 wheelchairs that I bought. That I said, okay, I'm going to give to these people, those who can walk. So I went to that village also around in Asin for that area. Yes, I forgot the name. To also, give this woman a brand new wheelchair to also help or aid her, move around. And so that has been, and the reception so far from social media, those who want to support. And basically, it's not something I'm doing to get money from people. That's what I'm saying. I bought some of these whole wheelchairs with my own money. And again, what I do is that when I go and interview them, and you show your story, you put your number there. I don't put my number there. So I've had a lot of people, the victims calling to tell me that, oh, Kobe, this person I've sent money. So I don't put my number there to look as if you're sending the money to me. Just share your story, put your number there, your mobile money number, then people do. It's just about, impacting society and impacting humanity, that's all.
So talking about the financing, do you receive messages or people tell you that this guy is a scam? Don't help him, don't send. How do you get this money? You started with your money,
yes,
right? Then people started supporting. So what are the challenges about financing?
I think so far I've not had any commentary of that nature. Every other will be telling about and a lot of the times too, people go there to have these stories and later come to solicit for funds and go give them. But in my case it's different. When I'm going, I have my own provisions and my own wheelchairs coming to give to the person already.
So you do your research,
yes,
and you know what the person
exactly
needs.
what you did.
So you do
I'm go prepared. I just bring it to you and I move. So it's not like I'm not coming to interview you, come and tell people, Charlie, sorry to say, this man is suffering from one, so send me money to go and give to people. It's a different okay, goes together. So when you do that, people have doubts whether I'm supposed to give the money to them. I went to interview one, Susan, who can work. I think she has issue with cerebral palsy and all that. So after I shared the video, one lady called me from France, she's a Ghanaian, that she wants to send money to me, huge money to me, to go and give me to the woman, so that she can give to the daughter. Okay, so guess what? She said she don't want the woman to know or get to know her number, her personal contact, because probably they are going to disturb her. Yeah. So she wants to send the money to me, but to serve as a proof, we are both agree that I'll go there again around Afinia, send the money, go to Afinia, call on video call, tell the amount, then we will deliver the money to the woman. So I think that you just have to be transparent.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this basically for humanity and impact. It's just from now to December I'm just trying to do some of this because I have a lot of projects that I'm about to do. So it's not about cheating anybody, it's just about impacting. Look, when we come and we give you one cent to buy food, I think it's going to solve the situation. And we as influencers, we have the numbers. We can't always go out there, take money from people to do their work, or even the money. That's why every company has social responsibilities. Yeah. So as part of the opportunity brand, I think this is also my social responsibilities, because I'm not sure people just come to, so why they travel? And I get those questions a lot. Why will you drive all the way to a village to go and do some of these things? If you don't have the heart to do some of this, you can't even do it. Okay. You understand? So I think that it's just a calling from my preamble. That passion, that the rate at which I saw those kids when I was young, that is how come I am. Putting in the little efforts to making sure that this thing is very successful. Yeah, so basically if you want to help, just on my Instagram, kobe.che, my telephone number is also 0240 213333, 0240 213333. It might not be money, just if you have shoes, if you have clothes, if you have food stuff at home, just call these numbers 0240 213333, and I'll just come pick them up and deliver. If you also want to go with me, whichever way that you are going to employ to see that the things have arrived safely to the receivers, we'll make sure that the things will get to where they're supposed to go. So just hit me up on all my social media platform, and also to my colleague bloggers and all that. I think that we are all using our platform whichever way to get money, to also help our lives and all that. But let's also use our platform to also help humanity. Some of these people that they are following us, wasting data to share our stuff, to watch our interviews online. the little we can also do to give them back. It also coming out with such initiatives to also giving back to society, and that's the bottom line.
All right, so thank you for sharing with us. So guys, let's check out Go There with Kobichi.
Okay, still in the Dish Out segment. That was Kobiche. He spoke a lot and you vibe with him, right? Let's go straight to the trending topics and issues, what you've been waiting for. Hip Life King Kong, Guru, NKZ has called for investigations into Ghana Music Rights Organization, GAMRO. He says the agency has been ripping off the artists of their royalties, like it's young. So they should do some investigations there. He doesn't understand some one or two. Bro.
I think it's understandable. I think GAMRO has always received a lot of backlash for not actually being proactive. Especially Japan. Now with the chairman of GAMRO also being on the campaign trail, it's not really, you're not really hearing much about GAMRO. You get it. But then I also feel the artists themselves are not serious about GAMRO. Let's be honest. Even if GAMRO is not really working, you the artist, you are not also, you are not proactive. If GAMRO organizes a seminar, how many A-list artists go? How many A-list artists know how GAMRO gets money? How they retrieve their money? You people don't know. All you know is you want to register and make money, but you're not asking the relevant questions. How does GAMRO make money? How can you guys help GAMRO to be GAMRO? But the only man said scanaba, you could just scan and buy, you bet 200 CDs, you bet but mom coho and kubusa and say start being a me abua amadina. So Guru, use the investigation, nothing will come up, mom. But I feel you should be there yourself, get involved in GAMRO, and GAMRO will start working properly.
But I think GAMRO is not really attractive for them, the artists. like you are saying, they should also make Gamro attractive. They should join Gamro. They should come together and make Gamro attractive. So when an investigation is called in, maybe the results will come out that it is not the fault of the officials or the executive at Gamro. So they should support, and they will support. Okay. So let's look forward to what this investigation, if it will happen. If it happens, let's see what results it will bring, what the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything.
Okay, we there here.
Yeah.
We there here. But then let's move on to the, I don't know whether to say self-acclaimed or people are acclaiming PRO or Beam Nation. That's what people are saying. She's not. She loves Tomboy Keke. She just loves Tomboy. Yeah. Aisha Moody. So Obrafo, I think there's been a back and forth between Aisha and Obrafo. Aisha was like, she helped produce an album of Obrafo, which is Kasiebo. And then Obrafo released a press statement stating they were not helped in any way. Yeah. And if the statements continue to come, there might be some court issues. Well, Aisha Moody says, Mopa Monko court. Me say my boa. So we say me boa. Fako court. You do court. You be who say me can't na me cannot create. What do you think about this?
So first off, Aisha saying she helped Obrafo produce an album titled Kasiebo. The Kasiebo makes it a lie. Obrafo doesn't have any album titled Kasiebo. Kasiebo is a song on Obrafo's album Asembaba Debi. So you get it?
I get it.
Yeah. So if she had said, say, I helped Obrafo produce album Asembaba Debi or Paimuka, then we know say, oh, she's saying something. But Kasiebo is a song, it's a single featuring Guru.
Well, you get them.
My people, you get it? Yes. And also she should know, say, in this life we help people. Maybe when I was recording my album, you came there and you gave me something, and or you bought food for me. It doesn't mean say you helped me produce the album, because then
my contribution is fat.
Relax. Then 10 years ago, when they are recording albums, when they record the songs in the studio, they sell the songs to publishers or distributors. They sell it up to them. Say $100,000 and near boom. So go and sell it. Whatever you make, it's yours. Made a baton, we right no. That is how they were doing. So the executive producers were those who pay for the studio fee and everything. Then they take their percentages from the distribution fee. So if you come and buy food for me and my CD fee, you don't pay anything, my cover article, then you don't have to say. Because listening to her on that interview, she was saying, it was an interview with Delay. She was saying, no man, no sumana, nah, or the scanner was short, for. Yeah, also they said she was a small girl. I never small over there.
Oh, but I cannot say maybe she was naive at that time.
Yeah.
Not to get the structure
even
right.
Now she's still naive.
No, but the whole issue is, if you are doing an album and I give you food, I've contributed to you making the album. Maybe if I did not give you that food, you might not have gotten the lyrics that inspired you. No. Yes, maybe the titling she said was wrong. You see, maybe in her mind she didn't really. That's what I'm saying. She might not have been part of the extraction of the album, but she might have, in a way, contributed, whether monetarily, foodily, everythingly. I don't. Baby.
But she shouldn't make it look like she produced the album.
I think maybe in her mind, maybe that's what they made her feel at that time. I don't know what. I don't know what transpired at that time. Maybe somebody say, "Oh, album." Say, "Oh, maybe album. We don't produce you. We not produce you."
It might be a joke.
So and once you've said it, so maybe it's stuck in the head, probably. But they can go to court and we can see.
Okay, talking about court. Wendy Shay, queen of Ghana music.
Ghana wake up,
yeah. She says she's taking FDA and gave me commission to court. She's dragging them to court. She doesn't understand why they keep banning celebrities. FDA says there's a ban on celebrities on alcoholic products, and Game Commission says, hey, you can't work with bet companies. She doesn't understand. So she's dragging them to court. So that court will explain, court will tell them, say, yo, we'll say, okay, for the Odidi, Untiala.
I think for this one, I think I support Wendy Shay because Ghana musicians, most of them, they back, but they do not bite.
Yeah.
When FDA came with the first law, none of them went. I didn't hear anybody. Maybe I don't know whether somebody went to court under JDR. But publicly, I have not heard anybody went to court to actually go for a better interpretation of the work of the FDA, whether they can actually ban celebrities from not advertising. Well, I feel it's taking food out of the mouth of most of these celebrities. First of all, Gambo na royalties no munya. CDs na, they say I'm also yenton. Streaming so the Spotify creating Ghana. You get it. Shows no. Shows no now is you call nanti. Show. The only thing they make money from is endorsement. You've taken alcohol. Now you are taking gambling. But also, what make them chop now? You won't make them 10 investors. But I think I say that what they won't make them do.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
But I beg you, is gambling illegal?
No, it's not illegal.
Yes. We have legal gambling and we have illegal gambling. You said everything. I won't waste much time on this. So let's go straight to the next one.
Okay, so to the final story on Dish Out. Are you sleeping with someone's husband? Or are you sleeping with someone's wife? When you get something in return, is it a crime or not? Well, actress Vigizuga feels when there's an exchange between a lady and a man for a favor, rather sexually, it is not a crime. Tosca.
Yes, it is not a crime to have sex, not sex. To
sex now. What
yeah, to have sex with somebody
for favor
is never a crime. When there's a mutual understanding, so far as there's a consent and there's an agreement, it is never a crime. But when there's a force, there's pressure, there's no understanding, and you pressure the person, you rip up the pants and you do it, that is a crime. But when you come to me and you tell me, oh boss, I need an iPhone 11, well, so you know that I can't give you, so let me give you Super 2B, and I agree, it's an agreement. Maybe morally you say it is bad, it is a sin, depending on what you believe, where you fellowship and everything. But even with moral, it's subjective and relative. What is moral to you is not moral to me. What is moral to me might not be moral to you.
Maybe it's a crime. It is a crime. It is a crime. You let someone's wife come and beat you. First of all, okay, favors. I'm a student. I meet a lecturer. Have sex with me. Give me better grade. It is criminal. Policeman arrest you. You say, oh, chop some, make you free me. It's bribery. It is criminal. It is very. Hey, I'll give you a sentence where it's criminal. Yeah. It's no.
What you are saying.
Once you're asking for favor, you see. Once you're asking for favor,
yes, it is criminal because you see what you are saying. You see, with the examples you give, in every public university or institution in Ghana, a teacher can't have a relationship with a student.
But it happens. It's criminal.
No, it happens under. So that one we know is criminal. That one is criminal. But let's take it outside that. That let's say in an office where office romance is allowed. There are some offices where office romance is not allowed. But in an office where office romance is allowed.
For promotion.
Not promotion. No. We are not saying you need a phone. You need a phone, but you don't have money, and I can offer you. I can buy you.
If you're in the same
office. You come and you give me the pak, and I do the pak, and I buy you a phone. It's never criminal.
It is criminal. Young girls.
It is never
young
criminal.
Girls. Don't.
Favors, it's never criminal. I need a role in a movie. You give it to me and you say, oh, this one. Let me give it to you as a thank you. It's never criminal.
Alright, guys. So that's it for this episode of Dish Out. So we'll be going to the big talk where we are talking about everything SARS. And SARS. So let's go for this break. When we come back, it's all about SARS. We are still watching the Real Plug. We are moving into the big talk segment, and it's all about the SARS movement going on in Nigeria, and we also look at the celebrity power behind it. All right, Tosca, SARS now. What's your whole take about this? I think yesterday you gave a short summary, and you said you share an experience with us too.
Yeah. So SARS is basically about police brutality, which is happening in Nigeria, and the SARS is a protest. Over 10,000 of Nigerians are on the street. They face the streets and online protesting that SARS should come to an end. So SARS is a special anti-robbery squad. Under the police department of Nigeria. So their role is to fight against robbery. And when they hit the streets to fight against robbery and they see any young guy, any guy in dress holding an iPhone. Basically,
looking flashy.
Their starter pack is iPhone, dread, or Benz
plus laptop.
When you are looking flashy, they ask you, they question you 1, 2, 3. No, when you found book, sometimes you don't found book, they will kill you. Instead of them taking you to court or process you for court, they don't do that. They just put the gun on you and fire. So Nigerians say, Charlie, we are fed up. It didn't start now. It started about 2 years ago. They say they are fed up because they are losing their youths, and future leaders are also dying. So it must come to an end. So they called for a protest, which started some weeks ago. Said it was started by one lady called Aisha. Yeah, and then it keeps going. So now the IGP, Ahmadu what Nigerians are Muhammadu something. He has called. He has announced that there's a disbandment on SARS. So SARS is now not working anymore. It is not legal. SARS is over. But still, Nigerians says no. We haven't heard this from our president, Buhari. our Buhari. They say Buhari that they said he's not working. He says they have to hear him. He has to come out and speak about it before they will agree. So they are still on the streets protesting. And there have been series of protests in other countries too. Recently there was one in Ghana which was led by KLP, Rexy and Zlatan. And there was one in UK that was led by Babana Whiskey. Yeah, and the online protests too, which I've seen the likes of some other celebrities joined protest about it from across the world. Protest about it. Yeah, so that is it basically.
So now let's look at the star power.
Yeah.
Yes, in as much as we don't want it to look like it's the celebrities who are affecting the Nigerian youth to actually stay on the streets.
Yeah.
Per what you've noticed, the celebrities have actually championed the protest to a very large extent.
Yeah. You've joined it very well. I've seen pictures of Pato Rankin, Davido, Rantown, almost all, and even these comic guys.
Macaroni. Mr. Macaroni has been very.
I've seen Brother Shaggy. I've seen
Fouls.
Yeah, the guy who uses the towel.
Sydney
and the other guy.
And this other party.
And his other friend. No, I've seen them in the. They've even done skits in support of the protest. Yeah, so this shows that Nigerians they support each other. Even though you say this one there, when you involve yourself, maybe your career is at risk.
Yeah.
No, they are like FUCK your career. My career, I'm doing this. Nigerians, I'm a Nigerian. Maybe it will happen to me, it happened to my brother. So I have to join. And it has made it effective because when Whiskey tweeted about it, he replied, when Buhari tweeted at Trump, speedy recovery. He wished him speedy recovery, and Whiskey said, "Yo, Nigerians are dying." SARS,
I think that was the turning point.
Yeah, that is what raised.
That was the whole turning point.
Yeah, it gave people like, "What's SARS?" I didn't know what SARS was until I saw that Whiskey tweet. Then I went to search. Oh, so that is a star power about it too. So Whiskey tweets made people focus. What is happening there? Because it was happening, we didn't know, and there was protests going on too, but we didn't know.
I think the protests
wasn't loud.
They were not loud, and I think it was not central. Like let's say, it wasn't Lagos. It was more of the other parts of Nigeria. I think the first person who was about to organize the main protest in Lagos was supposed to be Naira Marley.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be on the Thursday. Then I think the police people hit him up, and he had a conversation with the PRO, and then he said they will not go on the protest because the police promised to do reforms. But then I think Rantown came on Twitter and was like, Thursday is Thursday. Whether you are talking to PRO, you are doing anything, we are going. And I think that began the whole huge protest with the celebrities. I think one person who really needs commendation is Mr. Macaroni.
Mr. Macaroni.
He has actually been like a front runner.
He's doing
very well. And that person is also Fouls.
Yeah.
You know, Fouls is a lawyer. So
and Fouls is one person who has been speaking against government and police. He has a song not Oga Police. He has a song against police brutality. He has a song that speaks against Nigerian as a bad governance. This is Nigeria, which is like a cover or a remake of
This is America from
Childish Gambino's This is America. So he's one person who speaks against like social issues. He speaks for social. He speaks against or for. When he sees something, he will talk. He will put it in a song and go out on it.
Yeah. So I think 22 has been in the protest. In fact, it's been in Ghana. We've seen Shatwale record this song targeted at SARS. We've seen a lot of hosts of celebrities also post. Yes, tweet about it.
I've seen Manifest has done it about twice. I think he's very passionate. He's very emotional and passionate about this.
And I think Davido too also needs. Davido did not join in as earlier when it began. But then when he got to Nigeria, he flew all the way to Abuja. He went to meet the IGP, and then he put the reforms in front of them, and they actually discussed. OBO is a big guy. It's a big guy.
30 billion gang. 30 billion gang. He's a youth leader, so that one.
But then my next question comes to: we have celebrities who are here to actually talk about it, and we have celebrities. I think Sarkodie received a lot of backlash. Kapi has received a lot of backlash for not coming down to Nigeria, and actually, even though now she's in Nigeria, say she's in quarantine. I also think Burna Boy, with the initial stages, people wanted Burna Boy to actually lead the protest, but then he felt like he was not in that position. Like, should they receive those kind of bashing, considering in as much as it's a protest for all of us, you don't expect every star to lead.
So basically when there's something like this, the normal Nigerian or normal person who hasn't reached a celebrity status or a star status would want the star to join, so it will look more serious, more attractive. Because I want to go, but I don't see any youth leader amongst us. Even within our communities, we have some people we look up. We know that when there is a call for something, you go and see this guy. He knows everybody. He can assemble everyone in this community for us to go on a protest or anything. So if that guy is not among, it will be dull. There wouldn't be any like them. Let's use Ghana's independence as an example. There was a fight for Ghana's independence. It was there. Then so one guy came, Kwame Nkrumah, with a charisma, changed everything. It was a charisma that made him win the election. So when we know the stars have some kind of charisma and leader potential, as in they are youth leaders. So when you come and their voice is very louder. So when you join, they call you the African giant, Burna Boy, they call you the African giant. You join this protest, you talk about it, you will reach because you have a large audience, not only in Nigeria or Africa. Your audience goes across the world, UK and everywhere. So when you speak, people will vibe.
But I think for someone like Burna Boy, he's been very vocal in his music. He's always called Nigerians very relaxed when it comes to. So it's a surprise that people actually come at him. When they are playing his songs at the protest, people will say, stop.
No, sometimes, like I'm saying, Sarkodie has a song that speaks against governance, bad governance and everything. Inflation and masses. But people expect him to talk when something happened right now. But the guy has done a song which is quote unquote timeless. That cuts across every time. It's still happening. But people want to see him tweet and say this is bad, this is not bad. That is what they want to do. So sometimes you have to satisfy the fans. Because the fans they want to be part of you, so they want you to be also part of them. Remember when you release a song, you don't listen it with your family members alone. You want your fans to listen to you. So if your fans are doing something, you have to support them. Okay,
but I think finally to this point, those who are also joining, some of the social media users or people on the ground feel, though they are adding their weight, it makes it feel like they are the ones taking over.
Surely they will take over. Surely their names will pop up because they are the big names on it. So imagine me, I've done a project called Project 5. Then somebody jumps on a project to support. Let's not necessarily jump. Yes, let me give you a very good example. These guys, dead people, when they did their song, what I mean, yes, we were enjoying it. So they said they have a remix with Kwame G. And Kwame G went to Hits FM, did a freestyle. No, the attention was like Kwame Eugene has done a version of Otame. People are not saying the remix. So
I've done this version.
You get it. So when there is a strong name or a powerful name, like you said, it is celebrity power involved in something, surely, definitely, they will gain their attention.
Okay, nice one. But for me, I believe, Charlie, we all just need to come together, whether we are a celebrity.
Yeah, but we have to give credit to the unsung heroes too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But you just, everybody is that's the thing. Everybody who's protesting is an unsung hero. Yeah. We cannot pinpoint one person.
Yeah.
But we also cannot ignore the fact that celebrity power helps the movement to move along. Yeah. Plus, if someone is not supporting your cause, you should not attack that person. You should concentrate on what you're actually doing and do it. And if also a celebrity comes on board to help, don't feel the celebrity is there to tap into your fame. Also find a way of tapping into that celebrity's fame to move your cause. You get it? But for we here at Muse, definitely we don't support police brutality. It's not something that we endorse, not at all. So definitely we say an end to police brutality. It's not just in Nigeria, not just in Ghana, across the whole world, including America, UK, everywhere. Just stop police brutality. So that has been it for the big talk. Then I'll just move straight to Tosca, who is our top 5 guy, to give us the top 5 for the week.
So today on the top 5, we are looking at top 5 Ghanaian musicians who were dancers before they started doing music. So let's check them out. So that was our top 5 Ghanaian musicians who were dancing. So Charlie, were you surprised with a name in the list?
Okay, I was not really surprised because Reggie Rocks now.
Yeah, Reggie.
He used to dance with my uncle. But when we were in Achimota.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like the one dance that to be like that way he made my uncle. We take all the girls. So that one day, anytime I see Reggie, that's the first thing that comes into my mind.
Okay.
Reggie beats my uncle, make it take all the girls for Achimota. Yeah, so I'm not really surprised. Yeah. But then it's been interesting. So you guys have been enjoying the show, right? Yeah. Send me your message. Let us know what you guys think. Just send it to 0271 111170. And also you can follow us on all social media platforms at Muse Africa New on Twitter and Instagram, and on Facebook is Muse Africa. Tosca, how can they follow you?
Follow me on Instagram at Tosca_GH.
Yeah, you like Instagram too. Yeah. But that boy the fine girls day. Well, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat at NYB_live LIVE, and on Facebook is Yabuidu Ayabuafu Junior. Yeah. So guys, till next week where we bring you more kokwansa, more juice, more gossip. Yeah. This is the real plug.